Chris and Katie met while teaching in the same school. Chris needed about 3 tries before he actually went on an actual date. The first time he was like, sort of like Rocky Balboa, I believe. He sort of was like, yo, Katie, I like plays. Do you like plays? She said, yeah, sure. Maybe we can go like plays together sometime. And I guess a week or so later, he was more direct. He said, do you want to go out sometime? And she said, oh, okay, fine. And another week or so passed, and he asked her to go to a musical showboat. Before the show, there was a sort of a mix-up with the reservations, and instead of eating at a fine restaurant, they ended up eating at this Mike's Hot Dog Shack in E. coli Emporium. And then they went to the show, a long production at Proctor's, then out for dessert, then to a wine bar and all that. Then they presumably went to the circus, parasailing, took in a foreign film, and then off to a local yawn festival. The point I'm making, it sounds like their first date was like this speech, too long and tedious, with a rancid meal thrown in for good measure. Katie, however, contrary to all probability, found Chris attractive on a number of different levels, and the feeling was mutual. Which reminds me of, and is in fact, a line from the movie, A Beautiful Mind. In the movie, Professor Nash, the math genius, says, "It is only in mysterious equations of love that any logical reasons can be found." When Chris first started dating Katie, he was smitten, I think it's fair to say. Smitten. Eventually, both of them were, in the words of George Bernard Shaw, under the influence of the most violent, most insane, most elusive, and most transient of passions. They are, even now, a dynamic and passionate couple. If you're very quiet, and you've had a lot of caffeine and antihistamines like I have, you can sometimes almost hear the molecules imploding in their aura. Can you hear them? Now, this wild passion will, we all hope, wane at some point. When it does, I will provide them a long list of marital advice. For now, I'll just warn Katie not to touch his stuff. Do not touch his stash of beef jerky. And don't be a backseat driver, even if you are careening down the highway's rumble strip while he's chapsticking himself.
Last page.
Oh my God, it was 5 pages.
To Chris, I have this advice. When you and Katie are discussing something, always get the last 2 words in, which should almost always be, yes, dear. Now as I draw to a merciful end, Chris, please place your hand on top of Katie's hand so we can all bear witness to the last time you'll ever have the upper hand. Chris recited a poem at my wedding, and so I felt compelled to do something similar. I got this from a Ben Affleck movie that was on a videotape that I had laying around, and I just came across it. In the movie, Ben's character quotes an 18th or 16th century bishop who describes marriage like this. He said, "Marriage has less beauty but more safety than a single life. It's full of joys and full of sorrows. It lies under more burdens, but it is supported by all the strengths of love, and those burdens are delightful. We certainly hope and pray that your new life together is delightful. We hope that it is like you're in a real nice boat, in a river, with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Where rocking horse people eat marshmallow pies. Chris, congratulations on the termination of your isolation. May I express my appreciation for your determination to end the desperation and frustration that has caused you so much consternation and given you the inspiration to make this unification and possibly bring accumulation to the population. So as I end my toasted Tostito to this occasion and wrap up my salutation, I raise my glass to this Chris and Katie combination and bid good luck to the consummation. I now invite you all to stand.
That's standing for 20 half an hour.
To love, laughter, and happily ever after, to Chris and Katie.
Yeah.